Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Miami Heat. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Russell. Also, Ricky Rubio is out there. Edwards is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Towns in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's James. Yep, it counts.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. About a minute played so far here in the first. The feed to Rubio. Over Mourning. They grab their own miss. From deep, Towns trying to get open.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Rubio, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Edwards kicks to Rubio. Here's Vanderbilt, and Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is Russell. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Three-pointer. Bryant's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Russell high post. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. McGrady with the ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and it's Kobe missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Edwards can't hit. James with it. Guarded now by Rubio.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Russell's got 5 now.
Yeah, you know, the willingness from Towns to share the ball, just another reason why his guys love playing with him.
Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. That's a 2 from Towns. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The pass to McGrady. Latrey. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now Mourning, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's McGrady, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
And Rubio kicks to Edwards. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Towns.
Towns, the first overall pick in 2015. A future MVP candidate. I mean, he's lived up to the bill.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in, and it's Beasley in for Ricky Rubio. And Howard with the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Noel. To the right side. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, but the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Noel. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Beasley. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Beasley after Tracy McGrady's score. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
The Heat leading by 7. The drive by Lebron. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Beasley. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
James kicks to Howard. Passes it to Mourning. Here's McGrady. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McGrady's got 13 points. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Noel. Outside, Towns. Ron Gomez trying to break free. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The pass to Mourning. Howard trying to free himself up. Mourning's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 10.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Kobe, and the dunk by Kobe.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
McGrady outside. Howard kicks to Mourning. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Noel. Covered by Lebron. Towns for three. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Beasley. The Heat getting the bucket. Doubled by Howard. Pass to Reed. That one doesn't drop. Mourning with some nice D. Here's Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Ryan against Beasley. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Towns. 4 on the clock.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed. Mourning with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Miami ahead, up by 6. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Ricky Rubio. Beasley is out there with Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot.
One of the great things about Towns is his versatility. Inside, outside, he can give it to you from anywhere.
Here's Mourning. That's good. Great play set up by Tmac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rubio looking around. Outside, Towns. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Howard at the elbow. Feeds it to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Beasley outside. And Rubio kicks to Beasley. Pass to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Noel, and it comes off the front of the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Miami shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. and he continues to get better.
To the inside. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Russell, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Well, you got to respect the speed of Bryant. He is so fast when he's got room to run.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mourning passes to James. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside, Russell passes it to Edwards. Here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Mourning. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. Towns trying to get open. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
McGrady outside. James, that's a 2-pointer. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Heat lead by 18.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's LeBron. Oh, threw down.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Deep 2 from Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Kobe against Rubio. Left side, Kobe tries from 10. The shot will not fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. From past the arc. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Heat leading by 15. Here's LeBron. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Kobe against Russell. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's McGrady. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rubio. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Towns.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Mourning, and the rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
Miami leading by 12. The offense offensive rebound.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Timberwolves trail by 12. And the pass to Towns. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 26.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Howard dishes to Kobe. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Bryant looking over the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Ryan is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Bryant hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. That's
Yeah, they call him the freight train, LeBron James, and he's coming down the court like that. Good luck trying to stop him.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
The Heat have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Timberwolves trail by 15. Now here's Beasley. 1:30 left in the first half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And they're running. A floater. Here's Reed. He started by Howard. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And a wide open look for James. That's good. Great play set up by Tmac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Russell. Pass to Reed. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Russell. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
McGrady outside. Reed with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
McGrady passes to LeBron. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes.
And the first half is now in the books. Heat lead by 14.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 4 rebounds. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Howard is out there with Mourning. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's LeBron James, and it's Bryant in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 18 points.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Deep 2 from Russell. And that one hits back iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Edwards kicks to Towns. The three-pointer's off the mark. The Heat leading by 14. Mourning with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, I love whenever Howard leaks out in transition. He's a big, easy target to find in these situations.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Over Bryant. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Towns has got 28 points for the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Bryant. Here's Howard. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
McGrady outside. They double team Howard. Left side Kobe. No one near him. And he whittles that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Minnesota calls timeout. You look at James. What a contribution.
Yeah, and he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Towns wide open. And it's Miami with the rebound. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Timberwolves trail by 16. Russell from long range. And the 3-ball is good. 21 points in the game.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Mourning dishes to James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to do any cash prizes for the broadcasters.
I hope
now
so.
I think they're on to something if we could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Timberwolves trail by 13. Russell with a wide open look. Again, Russell missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bryant with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Bryant in the post. Russell's there. James finds Howard. Now Mourning. And it's Russell with the rebound. Over in the corner, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Miami leading by 13 inside. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 20.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in, and it's Malik Beasley in for Ricky Rubio.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Looking to get back on track here. The layup missed.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
That one's not going to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That one wide left. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Boy, such a dangerous threat in transition. I mean, once Beasley gets a step on the defense, goodbye.
James against Edwards. James, the pass to Howard. He feeds it to Mourning. Beasley with the steal. You can't get that one. Great D that time from LeBron. To the paint. That's good from Howard on the assist by McGrady. McGrady's got 6 assists in the game.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Reed. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's LeBron with the drive. Good work there as it goes. LeBron's got 25 points.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 16.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from James.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Timberwolves trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Howard's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Tracy McGrady on the wing. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Here's Noel. James covering. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Timberwolves trail by 18. And here's Edwards. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. No good with the triple. And Kobe throws it down home.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Edwards passes to Noel. Here's Reed. Down low. Beasley kicks to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Basket good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
1:03 left in the third quarter. James with it. He's got 27. The feed to Howard. Now Edwards. Passes to Beasley. And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block will put a major bounce in his step.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one at the line is good. Ricky Rubio checked in for Edwards. And McGrady drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Loads it up for Beasley. Got a piece of it. The pass to James. He's looking for help.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Beasley kicks to Rubio. The Timberwolves again can't hit. At the elbow, it's James.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it's Miami, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Malik Beasley, and it's Rubio in at the point guard. Hey, Clark, what were your thoughts as a fan watching the bubble play down in Orlando? Did it seem surreal at all to you?
It didn't seem surreal, Kevin. I thought it was pulled off quite nicely, as a matter of fact. I mean, the fact there weren't any real fans there for the most part was a little different, but I thought the court looked good. The players were the best in the world, as they always are. I thought the broadcast came across just as it would in a normal circumstance. I didn't find much different about it other than the fact that there weren't tens of thousands of fans in the building.
Here's Rubio. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. James looking it over. Pass to McGrady. Mourning inside. 6 to shoot. Bryant gets a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Reed misses. So it's Miami now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Mourning. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rubio outside. Takes a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Miami Heat. McGrady passes to Mourning. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Mourning's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Noel. Jump shot is good that time. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. LeBron kicks to Howard. Over Reed. No good from Howard.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get to the cross half court in time.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Here's Noel. defended by Bryant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Russell, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Noel. McGrady covering. Noel passes to Okogie. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Outside, Russell shoots over Kobe.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
Here's Howard. And that one is off. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Colvin. Russell left side. Davis kicks to McDaniels. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And if you're going to get Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Now, here is Russell. There's the three. Again, Russell missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Back to Russell. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's McGrady. Yes, and it's Lebron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Russell against Kobe. Will it go? And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 26.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Russell. And it's Miami with the rebound. McGrady's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Mourning against Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And stolen by Russell. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 31.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Kobe, the pass to Howard. And here is Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
It's Russell with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got 33 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
McGrady left side. Can he keep it going? And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McGrady's got 15 points in just the second half. To the middle. Here's Culver, and it's sent back by Howard. And here is Mourning. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. A solo fast break. Here's Okogie. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Outside for Kobe. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Off target from outside.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And finished off by McDaniel.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
James with it. Pass to Kobe. Count that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now McGrady. Here's Mourning. Kicks it to McGrady. Lock at 6. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Minnesota. Here's Okogie. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lebron passes to Howard. Here's Mourning. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Passes it to Okogie. A three-pointer off the mark. And Miami has possession. Bryant passes to Howard. He kicks it to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.